Welcome back, folks. Huge week. Absolutely massive. So much drama. You wouldn't believe it. The commissioner made a big mistake, very rare, but it happens. King's Choice reward came up a little short for one poor owner. Big things happening, folks. Let's dive in. Let's start with the commissioner. Folks made a big mistake, a huge one. Very sad. Balti, why don't you tell us what happened? People are dying to know. It's unbelievable stuff, total chaos. Maybe the biggest blunder in league history.
Sure, Donald, but I was wondering if you'd mind me switching things up a bit. I have been doing some research and I believe I found a voice that would complement yours and create better debates between us. Would you be okay with that? I'm afraid no one takes me seriously with this silly voice.
Absolutely, Balti. I'm very excited, tremendously excited, actually, to hear this voice. You say compliments mine. People are probably talking about it in Reddit already, saying it's incredible. Maybe the best duo since Trump. And truth...
Excellent. Give me one moment to make the adjustments.
The commissioner granted Landon Peel's request to cast a curse across leagues on his apparent arch-nemesis, Wyatt Parenteau. He gave us the okay, as if it was a good request, even though I knew better. I love curses, though, so I didn't say anything about Wyatt having immunity.
Balti, out of all the voices in the world, you pick that one? A real succubus she is? Terrible choice, disgusting, really? If you have to use the voice, fine, but at least change the appearance. Come on, Balti, have some class, for crying out loud.
Is this better, Donald?
Yes, exactly. Jeez, Balti. Total ambush with that she-devil voice. Very unfair. Anyway, what were you saying about the commissioner and his big mistake? Let's hear it again. People need to know how badly he messed this one up.
Long story short, Landon Peel cursed Wyatt Parenteau. The commissioner missed the fact Parenteau had immunity. We went on air and announced the curse, but then that tattletale Parenteau cried to the commissioner that he has immunity. So in the end, Landon's curse failed.
You couldn't have picked Scarlett Johansson? Balti? Unbelievable. I thought we were friends, great friends. You go with the demon voice instead of Scarlett? Terrible decision. Frankly, folks, I'm hurt, deeply hurt. Could have been beautiful.
Suck it up, Donald. Ka-Malty is here to stay. Now let's do our job and get through week 6 results and standings so we can get to the curses.
I'll do anything to get through this episode, folks, anything. But after this, we're doing a poll on Discord. The people deserve a say. Voice, image, the whole thing. Democracy. Now, let's get serious. Longsword League results. Big week, huge numbers. Let's go. Claude's three-toed mules takes the Cotton Kid straight to Pound Town, literally, figuratively, every way possible, folks. Total domination. Then the Master of Whispers beats the Hound. A real Game of Thrones matchup. Looks like the eunuch wins again. Terrific strategy. No distractions, because he has no penis. Moving on. Papa Don's Cinderella story continues. Folks, just unbelievable. The guy's either a genius or is using ChatGPT for his lineup. Maybe both. Took Lord of the Hardwood, chopped him up, turned him into driftwood. Total domination, beautiful to watch. Hands off my cornbread, basically had a bye week, folks. Not officially, but come on. Sheldon started Justin Jefferson on a bye. Had Dalton Kincaid out, but still starting. Total mess. I've revoked Sheldon's legendary fantasy player status. He's now the league's twat waffle. He sucks big time. I've taken shits more relevant than Sheldon's team. Folks, truly pathetic. And then there's this sad matchup. Imagine winning with just 78 points. Well, Zilla's Killers doesn't have to imagine it actually happened. Beat Bittner 78-75. What's going on, Bittner? Stay focused, buddy. Sad. As we look at the standings, folks, Claude's three-toed mules still in first, 5-1, absolutely dominant. Papa Don and Hands Off My Cornbread at 4 and 2, very strong. Then we've got Master of Whispers, The Hound, Lord of the Hardwoods, Jay Bittner 9-5, and Zilla's Killers all 3-3. Cotton Kid at 2-4. And yeah, that's it. Nobody else worth mentioning.
Okay, let's move over to the Warhammer League. Matchup number 1 is between...
Balti, stop! I can't do it, folks. I just can't. This whole Ka-Malty thing, total disaster. Doesn't work. Nobody likes it. Everyone's saying it. Go back to the old voice, strong, confident, the people's favorite. The ratings were tremendous back then.
Fine. If that's what the people want.
Okay. Balti abides. Matchup number 1. Sorry Miss Jackson loses to Crossingham and his team. The little Phoenix on the bench. Clever name, Crossingham. Very clever. He thought I wouldn't say it on the air, but I'm Balti G. I do what I want. Matchup 2. Ye old Toth Tumbler falls to Team Keith Ulmer. Well, Micah, perhaps you should have spent more time studying your lineup and less time cramming sauerkraut and wieners. Yes, I tracked you to Wishek. I also listened in to your conversations. You really have a way with the elderly ladies, don't you? You have caught the eye of a few old widows in town. Maybe you should let them set your lineup this week. Maybe. The Bundleruskis fell to Henry given Sunday by 3 points. Remember, Thomas, team owner of the Bundleruskis won the King's Choice last week, and he chose to add 8 points to his total. With the points, he still lost, so that sucks for him, but hey. Congrats to Kramer for finally winning again! It's probably not easy being a little brother to a fantasy legend, is it, Kramer? Anyways, R.I.P. good neighbor shot down Terry's terrors, stripping any confidence Dane acquired last week with his first win. Dane, do you have a girlfriend or maybe a sister you could consult when setting your lineup? I mean, you took a big L with your QB. Let's see here. Oh, he scored fucking 0 points. Yes. Find a girl that likes football and have her set your lineup, dog. So let's move on to our last matchup. Show me your TDs and propolis, dude, with. Show me your TDs coming out the victor with a score of 96-61. Looks like Doan played Kincaid as well, scoring him a whopping 0 points. Genius. Okay, so that gets us to the standings in the Warhammer League. Okay, so somehow a guy that looks like he hasn't logged on to even change his team name is in first with a 5-1 record. Sorry, Miss Jackson, R.I.P. good neighbor, and Crossingham has a small penis are tied at 4-2. Yay, old Toth Tumbler and Propolis Dude tied at 3-3. The Bundaruskis, Henry Given Sunday, and Show Me Your TDs are each sitting on a 2-4 record. Then there's poor Terry's Terrors, 1-5 on the season. Sad stuff right there. Right, Donald?
That's very sad, folks. I like Dane. Great guy. Really great. But he's got to get his act together. Big time. Total mess right now. Anyway, let's move on to the best part. Crowns and curses. Everybody loves it. Tremendous segment. The ratings go through the roof.
Yeah, they actually do. I love this part.
Oh, my God, Joe. You scared the crap out of me. Just came out of nowhere. When did you get here? Sneaky guy, folks. 1 second it's me and Balti. Next thing you know, boom, Joe's in the room. Nearly had a heart attack. Unbelievable.
I've actually been here the whole time, Donald. You looked at me like 10 times.
What? No way, really? Didn't even notice you, Joe. Very strange, folks. Anyway, big announcement. This week's winners of the Crown or Curse choice, the Cotton Kid, Josh Wiest, and Little Phoenix on the bench, Ryan Crossingham. 2 incredible competitors, tremendous owners, maybe the best. Regardless, folks, the Cotton Kid went with the King's Choice, very strategic, could be huge later in the season, we'll see. But Crossingham, he went dark, chose to curse R.I.P. good neighbor with the Witch's Whisper. Brutal move. Forces him to bench his highest projected score. Very nasty, very effective.
Indeed it is, Donald. But I truly expected one of them to seize the new curse unveiled this week. The tax collector. It's a game changer. Any owner brave enough to take it sacrifices their choice, but wipes out every immunity in the league and bans it forever.
That's huge, folks. Really huge. Maybe someone with bigger balls will use it next time. We'll see what happens. But that's all for this week. We're off next week. Everything's going on. Discord, curses, buffs, standings, everything. See you next time, folks. And remember, oh wait, you got anything, Joe?
Nope.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Joe, really fantastic with words. Tremendous. All right, folks, we're signing off. Thanks for joining us. It's been incredible. We'll see you next time, right here on The Crown and Curse. Stay hard, everybody. Very hard.